day, grade 6 learners. I welcome you again to another fun and exciting science lesson here in Sir Chris Science Channel. Our lesson for today is based on the most essential learning competency, which is to infer how friction and gravity affects movement of different objects. Before we proceed with our new lesson, let us first have our review. Our last lesson was all about friction. So let's have true or false. So show a thumbs up if the statement is true and a thumbs down if it is false. So are you ready? Okay, number 1. Friction is a force that occurs when surfaces touch each other. True or false? So the correct answer is true. Number 2. Smooth surface has more friction than rough surface. True or false? The correct answer is false. Number 3. Objects move slowly on a rough surface. True or false? The answer is true. Number 4. Friction slows down a moving object. True or false? So the answer is true. And number 5. Sliding friction occurs when an object rolls across a surface. True or false? The answer is false. Why is it that every time you throw an object into the air, it always falls back into the ground? It is because of a force that pulls object down. And what is that force? And that force is known as gravity. Today, we're going to study what gravity is. What is gravity? Gravity is the mysterious force that causes everything fall towards the earth. But what exactly is it? It turns out that gravity exists in all objects. It's just that some objects, such as the earth and the sun, have significantly more gravity than others. Gravity is a force between all objects. Who discovered gravity? Gravity was first mathematically described by the scientist Isaac Newton. His theory is called Newton's law of universal gravitation. But later, in his theory of relativity, Albert Einstein would improve on this theory. How much gravity an object has depends on how big it is. To be specific, how much mass it has. Let us remember that mass and weight are two different properties of matter. The mass of an object is a physical property of matter that describes how much matter it contains. Mass does not change when gravity changes, while weight, the force of gravity exerted on an object, is referred to as its weight. Weight can change when gravity changes. Our weight on Earth is how much force the Earth's gravity has on us and how hard it is pulling us towards the surface. Okay, so look at these pictures of 3 heavenly bodies. So which heavenly body is the biggest? Okay, of course, the sun. So therefore, the sun has the strongest gravity among the 3 heavenly bodies, while the moon has the weakest gravity among the 3. It also depends on how close you are to the object. The closer you are, the stronger the gravity. So always keep in mind that gravity is greater when mass is larger and the distance is shorter. So let us proceed to the law of gravity. So the size of the force depends on the mass of the objects. The bigger they are, the bigger the force. So in the solar system, we can see that the biggest heavenly body is the sun. So therefore, the sun has the strongest gravity in the solar system. The size of the force also depends on the distance between the object. So the nearer the object to each other, the stronger the gravity. The farther the object from each other, the weaker the gravity. So gravity is also responsible why it is hard to go upstairs than to go downstairs. Because when we go upstairs, we are against the direction of the gravity. While when we are going downstairs, we're just following the direction of the gravity. So it's activity time. So to understand more about gravity and how gravity affects the movement of an object, so let us perform simple activity about gravity. So the title of our activity is Up the Ramp. So what are the materials? We have marble, illustration board, and 4 books. So if you don't have illustration board, so you can use cardboard. So what are the procedures? One, stack up the 4 books. Next, using the illustration board or cardboard, and a stack of books, construct a ramp. Then put the marble at the bottom of the ramp. Push the marble towards the top of the ramp. Observe what happens. Remove the stack of the books, and finally, push the marble on the flat surface. Observe what happens. So, in order to perform the activity properly, so let us watch this short video on how to perform the activity. So after performing the activity, answer the 3 questions. So why is gravity important? So gravity is very important to our everyday lives. We would fall off the planet if it didn't have gravity. We'd all have to be strapped in. If you kick a ball, it would fly off forever. While it might be fun to try for a few minutes, we certainly couldn't live without gravity. So on a larger scale, gravity is also important. The gravity of the sun keeps the earth in orbit around it. To survive, life on earth requires the sun's light and warmth. Gravity assists the Earth in maintaining the proper distance from the sun, preventing it from becoming too hot or cold. Gravity and our solar system. So the sun's gravity is what holds our solar system together. Since Jupiter is the largest planet, it has the most gravity. Pluto has the least amount of gravity of all the planets. But when we talked about the different heavenly bodies in the solar system, of course, the sun has the strongest gravity among the heavenly bodies in the solar system. A fun facts about gravity. So the gravity of the moon causes ocean tides. Mars is smaller and lighter than Earth. So as a result, it has less gravitational pull. On Earth, you would weigh 100 pounds or 45 kilograms. On Mars, you would weigh 38 pounds or 17 kilograms. So let us see if you learned anything from today's lesson. So get a piece of paper and your ball pen and answer the following questions. So you will be given 20 seconds for each question. So choose the letter of the correct answer. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Okay. So let us check your answer. So that's all for today. Thank you and please subscribe to my channel. Have a good day everyone. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.